Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hey, guys. So today we're gonna talk about 7 online store mistakes. So it's gonna be online webinar. Please take your seats well. So just I hope you enjoy these short videos with us, and we will get started. So let's keep moving. I am Webster. I am the host of this event. I'm an e-commerce expert in business development with more than 6 years experience in business growth and strategies. So throughout my career, I have faced so many different problems with about marketing and with different projects. And today I am aimed to discover something new for you. And I hope this video, this webinar will be useful for you. But I'm not alone here. So today we have our guest, Aleksei Tarasov. He is certified Adobe e-commerce expert. I'll read a few words about him because he's more important figure than me in this webinar. So what he's talking about himself, as a dynamic person, project manager, he combines innovations with pragmatism. His career is characterized by transforming challenges into successes with agile methods and as he can pass. So also he said that he excels in leading projects that not only meet but exceed expectations, driven by a passion for effective communication and creative problem solving. More than 7 years in IT project manager career. So it's more than me. I hope this is, this guy really builds trust, and I hope that you'll get some new answers for you and personally for me as well. So what we're gonna talk today, finally, we will discover about 7 different problems. The agenda is following. We'll talk about main mistakes. The biggest mistake is about product filters and categories. I'll guide you through this process. Next, about user experience, website speed and performance, mobile responsiveness, abandoned shopping cart, social proofs, and analytics. Okay, so the main mistake and the most important one that I will pay to it the most attention for now. It's about product filters. I'm gonna just share with you why it is so important and why this is #1 problem. So as you can see, as you can read in this video, like 2/3 of search queries have a low frequency. So what is a low frequency? We have an example here that, for example, if you type in a search engine like Google, like hoodies for men, the volume results will be more than 90,000 Ks. And if you do some little more customization, if you just place white graphic hoodie men's, the volume will be only 260 results. So it's just nonsense. It's really, really small amount of results. And this calls like low frequency query. So why is it so important? For users, such queries are important and very helpful because the engine, the Google, can show you the valid results, and you can click to the pages you like with they're really, really relevant results. For the search engine, how about Google and other platforms like Bing? Maybe you can use also Yahoo or other services. So engines understand that it allows the results in the most closely match your query. So it means for the engine that he can respond in the most efficient way for you. For you as for user, it's important that you save time and you want to see like the benefit from like engine as fast as possible. But for Google, it's important to know your query to provide for you such a result. So this is very important for now to explain, because further I am explaining you a bit more why it causes so many mistakes. So let's go on. And finally, for you as an online store owner, because we all are now collected here to discuss about that, it's important that these low frequency queries can reach you to the top 10 of Google responses. Please look at these pictures. We have like all in title attribute. If you just place all in title like all entitled hoodies for men, you'll get response and you will get result 706,000 results. And if you do the same with a white graphic hoodie men's, you will get, you see only, not even the 5,000 results. So the difference is really, really huge. So I want you to emphasize that this is really important if you want to compete at the market, if you want to be at the top. So low frequency queries are really important, and we must also notice that on our website we must do great filters and targeting using this information. So it's really, really, really important about the all entitled command do as well. Okay, next I want to just show you what is correct, what are the correct filters here. So you can see that if we open this page, like you cannot see the top left side, but this website has a relevant URL. It's not visible here, but it's really relevant. So if you type white graphic hoodie man, it shows you white graphic hoodie man in the URL. So it calls also a canonical tag. Second, as you can see here as well, the heading is the same. It's just the same as we type in Google or Yahoo or whatever. So we were looking for white graphic hoodie man, and we have a response like white graphic. So it's also very relevant. And for engines, it's also relevant. As you can see, it's not visible here, but believe me, the target of this website is at the top. And now I can show you why it's not correct and what are the mistakes, and you will feel the difference. So what we shouldn't do. We open also very famous website like H&M, and we also have the same query like men graphics hoodie. But number one, what I've marked here. So filters, for example, like white filter here, yeah, generate dynamic pages. So after a slash with the word sort, it's not indexed by search engines as individual pages. So at all, it means this website will be not at the top, and probably it won't even be shown as a separate page. So it's very, very important to notice as well. Second, the link referral, the link is not canonical. And it means like what is italicized here, it means that it has no words as we typed before. For example, we were asking our Google, just, I want white graphic sweatshirt or hoodie, but it says only white. So there is no graphic at all. So no relevant URL means non-canonical tag, and no good headings and no metadata. It means this page, if you even want to find this page in a separate new tab in Google, it won't work at all. And this particular page is very, very low at the bottom, and it won't get any benefit for you as for owner. So as a result, you can read it here. For search queries with specifications like white hoodie graphic, yeah, you store with appear far from the top 10, you may not appear at all on the search result page. So what shall we do? We first must find a good audit for your company. So you can just make an audit for filters. Second, we can write a technical task for you. And third one, we can start implementing. We can start do some changes for your business, right? I hope you agree with me that all of us, we need some changes. So if you want to be at the top, even at the top 10, you can just give me a notice to webinar@webmeridian.agency. and we will find some mistakes maybe that you've done before. We do the audit and we promote your site. You will get more profit, benefit, revenue, and we will be at the top. So now it was about the first mistake, very important mistake. Now we keep moving and we keep moving with our guests. And second mistake that I want to talk is about easy navigation and intuitive design. So we can read together that the blue italicized that 61% of all consumers will leave for a competitor after just one negative experience. So it's crucial to have only positive experience, right? And another thing is that 89% of shoppers say that they will spend more money on their e-commerce purchases if they find what they need without contacting anyone. So it also shows us that we must avoid like human factor and talking to someone. I think our guest, he will just describes a little bit more about that problem and about the solutions. So intuitive site navigation can positively impact conversion rates by 18.5%. The problem is that many online shoppers face difficulty finding products due to confusing website structures. This can lead to frustration and loss of potential buyers. One more thing, that website shouldn't be very, very complicated, and the navigation must be really, really easy, and we must even just give this website to my grandpa or grandma, and within just 2-3 clicks, she or he must buy everything, right?
Yes, and I take a word in this case. So, hi all, and I want to say that in this case there is an unofficial rule in the world of UX design, and it's named of the 3-click rule. It suggests that the user of the website should be able to find any information with no more than 3 mouse clicks. So no more than 3 clicks to access any information on your website. What more I want to say is that it's quite important to get and be inspired by giants like eBay, like Amazon, because they have really big departments which are really work on these issues and make up big research in this case. So don't hesitate this. Clear logic product categories, it's also really important. And this is for the question first, which you already discussed and described. Parent categories, subcategories, really important. Provide searching functionality and filters to easy shopping experience, same way. So this is our several solutions for this topic, I think. Thank you.
All right, thank you for adding an explanation and adding some notes, Aleksei. Thanks a lot. We go to the next problem. It's about a website speed and performance. I remember myself like years ago when I just started my career that some websites and applications, they're very slow, but there were no alternatives, and I should wait a really long time. And I was at the particular website and I bought something, right? Because there was no competition. But now, website speed and performance, now we have so many alternatives, thousands of different stores. That's why every even single improvement will make a crucial part in optimizing different processes. So we'll talk about web speed and performances. I will read for you following that website loading speed is one of the ranking factors in Google. I mean, not only in Google, right? Google found that as page load time goes from 1 second to 3 seconds, the probability of bonuses increases 32% as it goes from bound to bounce. As it goes from 1 to 5 seconds, the probability of bounce increases 90%. That is extremely high rate of percentage. So according to a recent study, a 1 second delay in page load time yields 11% fewer page views, 16% decrease in customer satisfaction, 7% in lost conversions. That's really huge numbers. So what says the Walmart? It says 2% increase in conversion for every 1 second of improvement of their page speed. Just imagine, just 1 second and 2% fall Walmart, giant company. Amazon reported a 1% increase in revenue for every 100 millisecond. So it's 1/10 of a second of improvement of their site speed. And Aleksei, I think just as I told you before about the experience with my grandma and grandpa, and when I was a child, and I was clicking and I was waiting, that was normal. Now it's not normal to wait because it was the last time that I visited that web store. What can we do for this one, please?
Yes, sure. So, first of all, you of course can make the web performance audit, and there are a lot of web performance audit tools which you can use. For example, it could be the page speed insight from the Google or GT metrics, etc. You can optimize image sizes on your website. There are a lot of free compression tools like Tiny, PNG, or I love it. AMG, but what I have to suggest in this case, I'm really suggested to do with your developer, because I've faced before with the issue when one of the customer, he compressed it by its own self and he lost all relative links, images on his own website. So really be careful with this stuff. It's really important. Use best caching practices. So a lot of hosters provide services like CDN, and it's really helpful to content delivery networks, and it's really helpful with speed optimization of the website. Really often you can see from the Google page insight that he suggests you to modify JavaScripts or CSS files. It's a good idea, but sometimes I think it's really important to say that it's more easier to create the new theme from the scratch and support it, because it's hard to predict which JavaScript will you use in a half year, because as we see that the IT sphere goes really fast, and it's really important to be scalable in this case. And of course, that the configurable lazy loading and leave whole scripts in the end after to not have an issue when rendered your content. So I think this is 5 the most important solutions in this case.
They certainly might help. All right, not to waste time, we keep going next problems, and I hope next solutions. Mobile responsiveness. What about mobile traffic? Mobile traffic in e-commerce is currently 65%. Yeah, now more people using purchases, trying to do everything from phone instead of laptop or computers. So since 2016, m-commerce has seen an average increase of almost 34% each year, the biggest growth rate of all channels. The problem, 79% of smartphones users say they use their device to make purchases through shopping apps or websites. Over the last year, it's estimated that 56% of all online sales came from mobile devices. 40% of users will go to the competitor after a bad mobile experience, yeah, like me. Yet an alarming 84% have experienced a difficulty completing a mobile transaction. You know, I'm in one of those 84. Sometimes it's really difficult to make a transaction. The last part annoys me a lot. Google users' mobile friendliness as a ranking factor. Yeah, I'm losing my temper when I'm talking about a transaction, because, for example, I'm just imagining several shops that interface is great, speed is great, the ranking is good, the service is great, but after I start to make an order, go to my basket, then starting to make a click buy, and then unnecessary pages, buttons, redirections, confirmations. Oh my God, so many different things. Please guide us here as well. What can we do to help our customers?
Of course, sure. So the main important stuff in this case is to design and develop a responsive website that works seamlessly on smartphones and on the tablets. What's important to say that there are a few ways to do this. The first one is create a special mobile view theme. Another way, much more easier for the customer or for clients, but not easier for the web shop owner, it's create the PVA extension. What is PVA? It's a progressive web application, which helps to save your website as an application, for example, on your phone or on your desktop, on the laptop, computer,
Any device, right?
any device. And what's more interesting stuff is in this case, last year, for example, the Apple produced the new feature. It's available only in Safari browser. You also can save the websites as application, but it's only on the iOS or on the macOS. So, but it's also really could be helpful in this case.
Yeah, good idea.
So, yeah.
All right, I think it's done here. Going next. Abandoned shopping cart. Again, my case. Almost 70% on average shopping cart is abandoned. This means that approximately 7 out of 10 shoppers at your store will not click purchase. Yeah. What is it, abandoned cart? Abandoned shopping cart is when a potential customer starts a checkout process but drops out of the process before completing the purchase. Why? I think partly I described before why. Let me give you more statistics before we find a solution. Okay, 24% of websites urged visitors to create an account. 18% of customers say they abandoned their online cart because they didn't feel that the e-commerce store was trustworthy. 17% felt the checkout procedure was too long and complicated. 9% felt there weren't diverse payment options, and 3% had experience with the website crashing. Even now, I'm think, how is it possible right now that e-commerce website can crash? But still, let's help our potential clients to find the solutions here as well. Aleksei, please, I give you a word.
Thank you. And then, of course, this is improved checkout design can increase conversion rates by 35%. So the number one point for everything is simplify the purchase process. Second, reduce the number of fields to fill it. Maybe use 2 checkouts for 2 customer groups also could help in this case. Enable order placement without the registration on your website. Why not? And integrate the most popular payment methods. So Google Pay, Apple Pay, Stripe, Klarna, PayPal, manual credit cards, details fill out. So actually, a lot of websites provided from out of the box these payment methods, but sometimes you need to have extra efforts to set them, but it's cost of it.
Okay, I really hope that starting from our webinar, there will be no more websites where the purchase methods are so long.
Yeah.
I really hope that some people can improve. Okay, next, social proofs. Social proofs is a psychological phenomenon popularized by Dr. Robert Cialdini that describes our tendency to rely on the options or actions of others to inform our own. So, 70% of people are more likely to make a purchase based on a social media referrals, of course, because it's trustworthy, right? 91% of shoppers read at least one review before making a purchase. Yeah, I think that's really logic, because I don't want to buy something even that I really like, but without any comment like, is it good or not good from the real people? At least just pretend to be real people, but still. 80% of US shoppers seek recommendations when making a purchase of any kind. 54% of people have purchased a consumer packaged good after seeing visual user-generated content about it. And 63% of consumers indicated they are more likely to purchase from a website with product ratings and reviews. I think that show us a lot. What can we do here with our website? Aleksei, please guide. What can we also help our potential viewers and customers to increase?
Yes, sure. So first of all, you have to show how other user can use your product. Video is a great way to show this. For example, you can check it on the Amazon or every Chinese store. The whole of them have videos how to use or guides. Create as a review section where users can view questions and answer about the products or leave questions themselves. It's also really important. Invite customers to submit reviews and receive a special reward to incentives should be really worthy, I think, but yeah.
I know how it works. Like number 3 just worked with me recently. I bought like a new earphones, and I bought them, and they are quite expensive. And then I got an email, hey, please left us your review, and I'll give you 20% of discount for your next purchase. I said, wow, 20%, it's really a lot. So I went back to the website, I have sent my review, and now I've got 20% discount for the next purchase. And I certainly will go to this shop and buy something with this discount. So that's the great method, I guess.
Yeah, okay. This can be the point save system where you also can take a reward, collect the points, and then you can purchase everything what you want as a separate money in this case.
Like it can be coins, stars, or whatever.
Everything.
Yeah, great solution.
Unicorn also.
Unicorn. I think just guys who is watching, like unicorns, good free idea. Take it. Okay, analytics. Next problem. The phrase from Pete Drucker: "You can't manage what you can't measure." Yeah, that's true. We must know all the metrics. We must understand the numbers. The math is very important here. So, top important e-commerce metrics to track: sales conversion rate, average order value, customer lifetime value, customer acquisition cost, shopping cart abandoned rate, returning customer rate, and bounce rate. That's everything that we need to know and find out to optimize processes. Top tools to track e-commerce metrics. We can use Google Analytics, Google Search Console, or Hotjar. That's user behavior analysis, heat maps, session recordings. And one more mistake as a bonus for you, because we are going to final countdown of this event. So outdated CMS versions and technologies. What does it mean? First, missed opportunities. By not updating, you're missing out on new features and improvements that enhance functionality and user experience. Security. Outdated versions are vulnerable to data breaches, exposing your store and customers' data to potential attacks. Compatibility. Newest modules, plugins, or themes might not be compatible with the outdated CMS version. You won't be able to install new features without bugs. Performance degradation. Slower loading times are decreased site performance. That's my topic for sure today. SEO impact. Outdated CMS versions may lack features for best SEO practices, limiting sites' visibility on search engines. So the solution, no many deals, but Aleksei, maybe you can describe something more than just this one sentence about how to do this in correct way.
Yes, lovely. So upgrade the website to latest version. I have to say that I faced so many times when the issue when the customers had the deprecated extensions, even the payment methods, and that's caused so many troubles in the future, because when the customers can pay something on your website, you don't get the reveal in this case. So it's really important to have the website upgraded. And of course that sometimes it could be the new features in the latest version, which just just are game changers in this case, in this place. So it's really important. And one more thing,
Yeah,
that
please.
please don't update your site in the same day when the update is going on release, because just wait maybe maybe 2 months, and do the update after that, because sometimes crucial errors could be, and just look how you can manage and how fast can react the vendors on this issue. So
Okay, got it. Thank you, Aleksei.
thank
So
you.
with that, we're done. If you're curious or have questions, we would love to hear from you. Please reach us at webinar@webmeridian.agency. Find out social and let's connect. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was helpful for you.